Be careful what you pray for. All I ever wanted in life was family. And the crazy thing is, I come from a big family. I come from a family of 9. 8 of us lived together. But we wasn't the typical family. Dad wasn't a surgeon. Mom didn't have a private practice. Brother just about to finish is on his 2nd year of law school. And sister just got accepted into a university. No, it was 8 people. And one thing we all shared in common was we all was facing life struggles, all living in one shacked up apartment, poverty-stricken area. The only time we had family time or we all got together was my mom would make a huge pot where, because she was cooking for 8, it would be a big pot and everybody would come with their plates and everybody would take a serving. And instead of everybody sitting down at the table traditionally, everybody took their plate and took a corner or went to the room, got on top of the bunk bed, you name it. But everybody scattered like roaches. Everybody went their own separate places and areas. And I understood because sister is about to enjoy this meal, but she's pregnant and don't know how a phone bill is going to be paid. My brother now fantasizing about the new Jordans that just came out last week, thinking about how he going to get those new Jordans. And I'm over here, I was a wanderer. My mind went 1,000 different places. So I don't know what I was thinking at that current moment, but I'm sure it was something outlandish because that's just how my mind works. But like I said, everybody was facing real life struggles. And it's not that I don't think nobody cared, but in our house, there was no clear direction. Nobody knew what they wanted to be. There wasn't no motivation. And this is not an opportunity to take shots at my family dynamic or my mom, because my mom did it by herself. I would go to the ends of the world for my mother. I love her to the moon and back. That lady gave me life. That lady was everything. I just wish, besides the life, she spoke life into me a little bit more. But it's 8 of us. Why do I deserve special treatment, right? It's 8 of us. Everybody needs to feel loved, right? So she did a great job as far as holding it down, and everybody we made it, right? We made it. Now I can't say it was perfect, but we made it. I was lucky because what I was praying for, I got early. I met my child mother. I was about 18, 19. Everything was just moving so fast. I got my child mother. I met her. But what I met was a woman that was scarred. Now, remind you, my scars was life struggles, was just being in a poverty-stricken area. That was my struggles. When I got with her, everything just seemed so perfect. And this is not an opportunity for me to bad talk. No, it was perfect. It was like exactly what I prayed for. Somebody came into my life that motivated me, that promised me love and promised me that they would never hurt me and all the things that I was praying for. And I'm like, wait a minute, like there's 100 million people praying in the world right now. What makes me so fucking special? Excuse my language, but I felt like God granted me part of my wish early. So I found the girl and I knew just off. Some would say you're crazy. You're 18, 19 years old. Like, how? I watched my mom be alone for so long. Never told her how much that bothered me, but it bothered me because I felt like she was deserving of love. But I knew that she knew she was a great woman, and maybe she just wasn't willing to settle. Maybe she just wanted to make sure that the right situation came by, but I didn't see it as that. And you know what? Maybe I'll get a little bit more clarification for her when the time comes. But all I know is that I got part of what I wanted. And I'll never forget the day because even at 18 and 19, I felt like I knew what I wanted. At least I think I did. So she came into my life and I knew at that moment I would have walked the end of the world with this girl. I would have married her. I would have did everything, you know? And I got the girl part, right? Where like God gave me the girl that, I was like a part of the family, right? But not the full family yet. And a year later, well, I mean, we had occurrences, but it's a little too emotional to talk about some of the occurrences and things that took place. But my son, my child now is about to be born a year later. And I'm like, God, once again, why are you giving me this favoritism, right? Like, I'm getting everything that I ever wanted immediately and quickly. I got the girl that I'm ready to walk the end of the world with. And now I'm having my baby. And I got my baby now. And I was rich. Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, a couple of these rich guys, right? I don't know what their dreams and aspirations was, right? Or what is something that they prayed for and they really wanted. But those are really wealthy men, right? And they got their first million or they first whatever. My question was, when you got that, was there dreams after that? Well, let's rewind it and go back to my story. I got exactly what I wanted. All I wanted was family. I wanted a girl that I could walk the end of the world with. I wanted 3, maybe 4 kids. And I just wanted a family dynamic. I wanted all of us to be at the table. Everybody eating, passing the plate around. I wanted that whole beautiful dynamic. Little did I know that that same family was going to cause me the worst pain I ever felt in my life. Now, this is when the but comes in. But now, don't ever question God. When I was going through my moment, or whatever you want to call it, I questioned my faith. But God is all knowing. He's all seeing. He can read your mind. He can read your heart. And he knows everything that you need. My faith was questioned because you gave me that, what I wanted so bad, and it crumbled right in my face. Now, I got the family that I wanted. So I was content. My glass was full. I was content. That was my $1,000,000, right? That was my $1,000,000,000. I got exactly what I wanted, right? I didn't have to work towards it. It didn't come later on in my life. It came so early, but it was exactly what I wanted. Because I was content and my glass was full, I didn't want nothing else. And because I didn't want nothing else, I gave up something that I felt I had a whole lot of. I gave up my ambition. There's nothing more to chase. I got exactly what I wanted. Now, is there a way that you can get your glass full and be done, right? Like Elon Musk is a billionaire, Jeff Bezos, you name it, Mark Zuckerberg. Are they glass full? Like, what do they want out of life, right? You guys are freaking billionaires. You could have anything that you want at the snap of a finger. You have access to the latest in technology, cures for certain sicknesses that's probably not available to the regular consumer. You guys have access to it. Like, what more is there to life when you get exactly what you want? And I got exactly what I wanted. So I put my ambition on the back burner. And I was fighting with not just myself, but I was fighting with, why did I stop being so ambitious? Why didn't I not set the bar or the cup a little higher? Right? For every dream, there's a dreamer. And why put limitations on your dreams, right? When dreams are endless possibilities, right? That's why it's a dream, right? You could dream whatever the hell you want. So why did I limit minds? I'll tell you why. Because I got exactly what I wanted. That was my $1,000,000. So despite, yes, I'm coming from a hurt place. You're talking to a hurt man, but I don't regret nothing. And I don't question the fact that, God, why did you give it to me so early for me to lose it? I don't question none of that, right? Because I I lost my family, but I gained back my ambition. My ambition is what I needed so bad because I wanted something to chase. I wanted to feel that energy back. Like I gotta chase, right? The energy to thrive. Like I need that back. I lost my family, right? But where I'm at now is, could the both coexist? Are these guys that are billionaires letting their billionaire status coexist with still more dreams and aspirations, right? Are they still chasing other shit with their billionaire status? So where I'm at now is that I don't question nothing because my faith is restored back at the absolute highest. I'm just where I'm at right now is I just wish I could have got my family and never lost my ambition, right? I wish I just would have set the bar so high that once I got the family, it wasn't enough. I still got more that I need. So be careful what you pray for and ask God, for He is an all-knowing God, that whatever it is you need to give to me, please give it to me right timing, God's timing, when you feel like I deserve it and I could cherish it, I could take care of it, I could maintain it. Because my biggest regret isn't the pain that I'm feeling right now or what's next or what's the next chapter for me. My pain is that I lost one to gain the other, then I lost the other to gain the other. I kind of worded that wrong, but I lost my family, gained back my ambition. I got my family and lost my ambition. So where I'm at now is, give me whatever it is you got to give to me, God. But this time around, I will never lose my ambition ever again. But whatever else is in store for me, I will make sure that the two coexist. It is important that the two coexist for me. Whatever comes for me in life now, if you cannot coexist with my ambition, I have no need for it. And I'm sure, being that I have an all-knowing God that reads my mind and my heart and hears me when I speak to him, He's going to make sure whatever else is in store or whatever else is meant for me, that it can coexist with my current ambition that I never want to lose again. Keep praying. Don't ever lose faith. And I want to add the icing on the cake. I'm not a therapist. I'm just trying to introduce people into clear thinking. We out.